the knowledge economy, you talked a bit about this. Can you expand also your views on this?
So again, a lot of it is going AI, which also means a great opportunity to build AI services. Here's a different way of looking at how automated things can be. We talked about Uber. Everybody knows Uber's, what they are. But let me look at it differently. Uber has 1 million drivers. That's 1 million people that have never talked to somebody from HR, have never met their boss, have never showed up at an office, and yet they do their job every day. They, if you're a big sci-fi fan, they work for Skynet. Uber could fall over in San Francisco and the business would still work. So if you can automate something as difficult as human logistics, because packages, by the way, when a package says it's somewhere, it actually is. When a human says they're on the northwest corner and they don't know north and west, right? And it still works. So the knowledge economy is going to get very, very specific, but we'll get lots of new big data. So there's huge openings to create new businesses there. Go to the next one before we get into questions.
Yep. So value chain innovation, that's a topic you talk in your book. Can you tell us about this?
Yes. So in the book, what I really tried to explain in Disrupt You, here's a plug, is every business has a whole bunch of pieces, from R&D through marketing, through sales, through all of that. And what you certainly realize when you look at it from a data perspective is you don't have to be and own every piece of the value chain. There's parts of the business that actually lose money, but you need to do it to do it. Today, you can just focus on where the value can be captured. So Napster released all this value, but captured none of it and went out of business, okay? On the other hand, Airbnb doesn't have to hire maids to clean the rooms. It doesn't have to advertise Hawaii vacations. It just focused on the logistics piece, and that's where most of the value is captured, which is why they're so profitable without owning any of the hotels. So once you start understanding how to break down both your internal value chain as you disrupt you, then you can apply that to businesses. And it's a key concept to really look at life differently. And there's a great example of a restaurant, of how to build a successful restaurant. And you can read about it. But a guy realized most restaurants have too much food. When you're busy rush hour, 2 people sit at a table with 4 people. So he's going to make a restaurant that only has 3 items on the menu. He's going to force you to sit with strangers. And you go like, that sounds like the worst idea ever. He says, no, I got to come up with a restaurant that I'll work with. And the name of the restaurant is Benihana's. So for 40 years, it's made a fortune by solving the value chain equation.
Nice. And that's a very interesting chapter of your book, by the way, the value chain innovation. I loved it.